What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of The Forever Purge. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. From the moment of the first scene showing you immigrants crossing the border, I'm like, oh man, here we go. But being political is part of the nature of this franchise. I remember one of the previous installments had a MAGA hat on its poster. The Purge movies love to pander, and their pandering can be unbearable. So yes, this latest one is trying to cover or tackle that racist white rage hysteria over the border crisis and the browning of America. But politics aside, because now the Purge is no longer restricted to just those annual 12 hours, because this movie basically removes one of the Purge's main characteristics, suddenly this becomes nothing more than your usual run-of-the-mill action flick. Maybe creator-writer James DeMonaco has run out of ideas, so he resorts to this wannabe escape from New York, or more like Texas, I should say. Written by James DeMonaco and directed by Everardo Gout, in The Forever Purge, Adela and her husband Juan live in Texas, where Juan is working as a ranch hand for the wealthy Tucker family. Juan impresses the Tucker patriarch Caleb, but that fuels the jealous anger of Caleb's son Dylan. On the morning after the Purge, a masked gang of killers attacks the Tucker family, including Dylan's wife and his sister, forcing both families to band together and fight back as the country spirals into chaos and the United States begins to disintegrate around them. This must be your lucky year if you are fans of actress Ana de la Reguera. You saw her recently kicking ass in Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead, and now you see her kicking ass in The Forever Purge. But hey, I actually got to meet her in person once, so bragging rights there. Anywho, the chemistry between Ana and her co-star Tenoch Huerta, who plays her husband, is pretty sweet, juxtaposing that with an intense but also sweet relationship between Dylan and his pregnant wife. This movie has enough scares to keep you on edge, but it follows the expected methods and tactics that we've seen in the previous Purge movies in the past. Although I gotta admit, the extremity of this film's violence is a lot more in your face, as if it has graduated from vicious to downright brutal. It even has its own version of St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Now, just like all of Purge's movies, The Forever Purge is no different, in that the politics gets crumpled up in between preachy and simplistic. It's clear that James DeMonaco's objective this time around is 1. To call out racism, and 2. To make the white folks and the Mexicans have something in common with one another. But the problem is there's never any subtlety nor nuances in James's approach, so it often falls kinda cringy and a bit forced. But hey, if you choose to watch The Forever Purge just to check out its graphic kills or death scenes without reading too much into its politics, well, I don't blame you. Have at it. You do you, boo. After all, this is one of those films where you'd have to switch off your brains for 90 minutes in order to enjoy its shock value just for the sake of its shock value.